formation. They apex this loop at a mile above us. Red 1 is squadron leader Jim Turner. It's his third and final year as the team's leader. He is a former Jaguar pilot in the Royal Air Force, but he's very experienced in the display world, having displayed the Jaguar, spent 3 years previously in the Red Arrows, including leading the synchro pair. He's also been the official advisor to the Royal Saudi Air Force's display team. Smoke comes on, Reds 2 and 3 acknowledge the move to Eagle. They do so with a very set cadence in Phoenix. Fantastic. Right, now. That was that cadence I was describing. But on the leader's right wing now is one of our new pilots. He's Red 2, Flight Lieutenant Stu Campbell. Stu is a former instructor on the Tucano aircraft. You saw it displayed just a few moments ago. Another big wave then, boys and girls. We fly our formations with the odd-numbered pilots on the left-hand side. The even-numbered pilots fly on the right-hand side. Pulling up at 400 miles an hour in Concorde. Another change now as they fly into this loop. At the top of this loop, which is about 6,000 feet, you see the formation changes again. The aircraft have now slowed down to about 150 miles an hour. The G's backed off. You can see now the shape of Feathered Arrow. Well, Feathered Arrow is a bit of a mouthful to say on the radio. They thought that back in the 60s. So they named this formation Fred.
Right.
Coming now.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the first half of the Red Arrows display. You see right towards Beachy Head, there's a lone jet. That's Red 9, who's now going to fly the Goose. Steeply with a red, white and blue stripe is Red 9. He's Flight Lieutenant Mike Child, and it's his third and final year as a Red Arrow. Jets reach a height of 7,000 feet. Here comes the smoke as they get ready to draw a heart. Now keep your eyes to the top left of the heart. You'll see another jet approaching who's going to add a final touch. Smoke comes on from Red 8. Red 8 is Flight Lieutenant Martin Pert. It's his third and final year. He's a former Hawk instructor and Harrier pilot. Red 6, 7 and 8 with their heart and spear. And Red 8, Martin Pert, would like me to dedicate this heart to his sister Lindsay and her partner Steve. A big hello to you all the way from Australia. Left and right again now for the synchro pair. They're about to descend just 100 feet. They're going to perform the opposition barrel roll. The next call you'll hear is threshold from each of the pilots. That's their contract point, which means they are continuing with the maneuver. The smoke comes on as they are in now a 7-ship Vixen formation. Red 1 now twist this loop towards us through 90 degrees in a quarter clover. Now get your cameras ready. This is the vertical break. Getting very dizzy with his red smoke on now is Red 5, Flight Lieutenant Steve Morris. Steve is a second-year pilot with the team. He is a former Hawk instructor, and operationally he's flown both the Harrier GR9 and the Tornado GR4 before joining the team last year. Oliver, Jippo, break! As here they are, it's the Royal Air Force aerobatic team, the Red Arrows. So the white smoke comes on, then he turns the smoke off. They're going to fly back to Biggin Hill